game set. They've split the first two. Within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So just about set and dig. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Michael Brantley stands in. In there for strike one. At the belt and fires. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Kicks and fires.
Off the plate, ball one.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Righty delivers. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Over to first, and he's saved. The pitch. Mookie on the move. On the ground. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it is gone. He got just enough of that one. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, and that's in there for strike one. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Ahmed collects it. They get the out on Muncy. And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And a pitch. This one smoked out to left. Can't get there. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Up the middle to second. Lux. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the first. And starting this one, Eric Lauer. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Digging in, Todd Helton. 2 for 9 so far in the series.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Boots it. So digging in, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
First pitch, and he just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. On the ground, right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now for the Marlins, Larry Walker. 4 for 8 in the series so far. There goes Edmonds. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. Pena too late with a throw. Next pitch is outside. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Gone! His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson.
The left fielder.
Foul ball there.
Anderson.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Toss to Muncy, and he's out.
Batting sixth.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Larry Walker.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
And now it's Austin Nola. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Fought off foul. Ripped on a line. Brantley makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Garrett Hampson.
Philadelphia. The shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
And a pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. Got him trying to bunt for a hit.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Here's Manny Pena. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The pitch. And another ball. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that one sliced foul. And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's in second with only one away.
The left fielder.
First and second, one out. Here's Michael Brantley. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 6-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a hole.
He's making his second appearance of the season. Base is empty, one away. Here's the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
They say you win.
Counts 1-1.
One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. The count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering way off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-3.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The first
Max Muncy at the dish.
Ball one.
First offering misses the mark. To the right side. Lux throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Eloy Jimenez. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. The pitch. And downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes the pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Ramirez is set down. And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Nick Solak.
The designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he deals. Late swing, fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Brantley racing over to make the catch.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Nick
Ahmed here to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and he just misses. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Fouled off left side. The wind and the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Doby brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Oh, that's in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside. 2-2. Right through there, got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Now here is Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso
Licky back to work. Good eye right there.
0-1, no strike.
just missed. The pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0. At the belt and fires. And a base hit into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Here's Garrett Hampson, 0 for 1 so far. Kickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. This one popped up. Helton moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The catcher, number 9,
Manny Pena now at the plate.
Just a second, guys.
First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
And that's outside. The pitch. That clips a corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's the 2-2. Got it. That's out number 3. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
And at the plate for Miami, Todd Helton, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. This one high in the air to left center. Brantley on the move. That's out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Center fielder, Jim
2 outs, base is empty. Jim Edmonds, the next up for the Marlins. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
First offering misses the mark. Two outs. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Hampson on to first. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. And ball 1. That one down the line, and that squirts through. Now he turns and heads for second, and that's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
The batter, the left fielder.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits. Bullpen activity starting up now. Luke Jackson up and throwing. Betts at second with nobody out. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And now the lefty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch just misses. Foul ball. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One, two now. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. 2 outs with a runner at third. Line drive, caught. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 7-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Larry Walker.
The right fielder, Larry.
And a pitch.
Walker.
That misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a pitch. And now 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And here it comes.
That's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Doby makes the catch. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Garrett Anderson, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And you can feel this crowd waking up.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Third home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck surface, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So one out, nobody on.
Now
here's Nick Solak. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Solak.
Base hit, left center field.
The batter, number 13.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Line drive. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. Throw into third. It's late and he's in there.
Back-to-back singles off the bat. He was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. We go to the top of the fifth. And now here is Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
And he deals. And a good eye there. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 2-0. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. Swings through that. Jimenez runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
One and two here. That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. Digging it out of the corner. The throw in to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So Luke Jackson gets the call. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alfonso Soriano. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
There's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Right-handed reliever. Rolled over to third. Martinez gloves it. And there's two away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Number 2, shortstop, Garrett.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Garrett Hampson.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Bounced up the middle. Over to first. That ends the frame. One left for Philadelphia. They're still up 7-5. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Edgar Martinez.
The third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. And fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. That one the other way. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they close the gap. It's 7-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Eric Lauer gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Paolo Espino. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
In there for strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's fouled away.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Muncy sends it to first. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
And up next for Miami, Jim Edmonds. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Just a second, guys.
Ball one there. The 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Larry Walker. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Righty delivers. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Pena too late with a throw.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
On the ground to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Garrett Anderson. Up the middle. To first. Out number 3. We're through 5, and we are tied 7-7. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Manny Pena. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The pitch. That just misses. And a count 2-1. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the right-hander deals. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. His 4th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 8-7.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Mookie now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, left field. Anderson on his way over. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now Michael Brantley steps in, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tosses to first. And they get Brantley for the out.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
And now for the Phillies, Larry Doby. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Kicks and deals. Slice the other way and foul. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Help makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now an 8-7 ball game.
Leading up for the Marlins, the catcher, Oscar
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's.
0-2. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Righty to the plate. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next is the designated hitter, Nick Solak. Base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Puts a bunt down, and he grabs it foul. Deal 1. And a sac bunt here. Ramirez fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
The batter, the second baseman, Gavin.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Devin Smeltzer. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Devin Smeltzer.
Here's a speed threat, Gavin Lux. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air, left side. That ball's carrying. Turning and looking, and it's gone. His first homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 10-8.
At times, but when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And at the plate for Miami, Edgar Martinez.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Just a sec, guys.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Into center. Doby sizing this one up. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Todd Helton. to the right side. Soriano handles the chance on to first, and that'll do it. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer, and it's now a 10-8 ball game. Shane Green on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 28, Shane Green.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Liam Hendricks getting ready to go. Minter getting loose as well. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-9.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now, Jose Ramirez. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Up the middle. And Ramirez is set down.
The batter, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
And here is Alfonso Soriano. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the Phils edge closer on this solo homer. And this is now a 10-9 ball game. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Chatwood. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Back here in Miami, set for the last half of the seventh. And at the plate for Miami, Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder.
And a pitch.
Jim Edmonds.
Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
The right fielder, number 33.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Check on the runner, and he's back in standing. And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
There goes Edmonds. Pitch in for a strike. Pena got him. Caught stealing.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the left fielder, Garrett.
So up next, Garrett Anderson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 outs, runner at first. Austin Nola, the next up for the Marlins. Liner snagged at first. Marlins leave 1 as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
We go to the 8th at the plate. Garrett Hampson.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And here it comes. On the ground at first. Help takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Manny Pena. In there for strike one.
Hendricks.
He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. And a count 1-2. The pitch.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
3-2 now. And that one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the left fielder, Michael Brantley. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pick.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Nick Solak. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Right-handed reliever. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Nick Ahmed, the next up for the Marlins. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. And he lays one down the left side. And he can't come up with it. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Edgar Martinez, the next up for the Marlins. And just hacking like he used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Liner caught at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
And up next for Miami, Todd Helton. This guy has turned into a beast.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one drilled left field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 14-9.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Josh Stamont. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Jim Edmonds, the next up for the Marlins.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that's in there for strike one.
Edmonds.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. And a 1-2. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now Larry Walker. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs.
That's ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates getting loose out there. Swing and a ball hammered left field on its way. That one is gone. his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Garrett Anderson.
Left fielder, Garrett.
Ripped on the ground to second, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Kirby Yates taking over on the mound, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. So man aboard, Austin Nola, the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Oh, here we go. Pedro Baez.
The human rain delay. He's sped up this year, though.
And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
At the belt and fires. Now wanted. And a pitch. And delivers outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they slice into the lead. It's 15-10. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
In there for strike one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. That one hammered left field. That's back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. And he's got a double.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So man aboard. Here's the Phillies DH, Eloy Jimenez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-12. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Craig Kimbrell takes over on the mound.
Number 46.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count 0-2.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. That one missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one gone.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he just clears the wall. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 15-13.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Garrett Hampson stands in for the Phillies.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the 1-0. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 15-14.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Now pitching for number 35, A.J. Minter.
Here's the catcher, Manny Pena.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Mookie now. They say you win. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
15-14 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.